Meet Jeff. Jeff is the manager of the GIS and Roadway Inventory Department at a state DOT. Jeff's team does a lot of GIS work, and they run a lot of GIS software and data and infrastructure, and they are really happy with what they can do in their GIS work, that is, but not happy with the cost and effort needed to support it. They have too much other real work to do. As stewards of the Enterprise Road Network and Linear Referencing Database, they have to model their road network connectivity and keep it up to date and submit it to the FHWA each year in Arnold. They collect the data themselves or help other data stewards to collect the assets, locate them on the network using different linear referencing methods. They need to have an accurate network and generate federal reports like HPMS, ADA, or MIRE, so they can keep the funding going from the federal government. And here's the problem. Their GIS runs short with data problems, something they call data shrapnels. Application development to fill the functional gaps is slow and expensive, and data modeling is an issue. The model keeps changing. Historical data is too hard to use. Stewards in other business areas don't share their vision. Geographic data from some asset types is terrible. They're very difficult to manage circular routes and distance breaks. They have to use one app to manage the network and another one to manage their assets, and they don't always talk nicely to each other, and they are getting embarrassed. They're not able to support the business requirements of the other teams in their organization, and things are getting out of hand. So what is Jeff to do? Is there no alternative? And then he hears rumors that an alternative exists. So he embarks on a long journey to find out if these rumors are true. And he meets Bentley Software. Jeff is confused. Does Bentley do LRS? His GIS vendor tells him they're the only solution and Bentley Software is not as good, but how can this be true, given that other DOTs are using it successfully and don't have the same problems that he has? So he does what any good manager would do. He talks to these DOTs. And he's really surprised to find AssetWise Linear Referencing Services, or AWLRS for short. And it's been around for 20 years with a worldwide user base, and it's web-based, and it's map-based, and it uses a topological network which will be required in the future anyway for federal reporting, which means it's physically impossible to get data shrapnels, easy to manage circular routes and distance breaks, and it can model multiple networks and multiple LRMs. And, wait for it, their GIS can still view and share data with it, so they can use all the GIS goodness they need. But not just that, because data is not spread across different systems, you can easily report on it. Something that some of the users call their easy button. And also, using Bentley's common data environment, which is designed to share data with the design and construction worlds, they can seamlessly connect to other services for inspections, bridge management, work orders, etc. Jeff is speechless. There is an alternative. So he returns back to his team with the good news, and they have an office party, and they live happily ever after. The end.